On my air compressor. I bought this for $10 at an auction, and it does need some work, but I'm hoping I can get it up and running. So far what I've found out is, well, as you can see, it's a 5 horsepower Briggs and Stratton engine. Can't really see the light right now, is not good, but the model number is 130202, and what I'm going to be doing today, or trying to do anyway, hopefully doing, is taking off the carburetor and rebuilding the carburetor. I bought a carburetor kit for this engine from Amazon. It was like $12 and it had 2-day shipping, so it's going to be here any minute as soon as the mail comes. So until then, I'm going to go ahead and take it apart. On the compressor side, I don't really know anything about it at all. I'm definitely going to change the oil on it before I try to run it. And I have already changed the oil on the engine, and it was really black, but there wasn't signs of any kind of metal chunks or anything, so I'm thinking the engine's okay. I was able to pour gas directly into the air intake, and it did start on the first pull. However, it only ran for a second, of course, because the carburetor has issues. And when I did already remove the tank once and look in it, and it was completely full of yellow gasoline, yellowish, brownish, and there was rust chunks, so I cleaned it out and put fresh gas in it, and of course it still didn't start. So that's why I went ahead and bought the carburetor rebuild kit, which I will show some more videos of that once I get it all taken out and apart. And I'm hoping that the compressor side's going to work. If the compressor ends up being bad, then I'm going to put my backup plan for having a cool project is to put a car alternator, or maybe even several car alternators on it, and make a generator of some kind out of it. And my third plan for what to do with the engine is put it on a bicycle. So hopefully the compressor works, but if it doesn't, I have some other ideas on cool projects to use it. I did do a compression test on it, and it came out around 50 to 60 psi, which seemed a little low, but they say that some of these have a lobe on the cam to make it slightly open the valves when you pull it to make it easier to pull start. I don't know if this has that or not, but like I said, it did start when I poured the gasoline in, so that makes me think that it does have decent compression. So we'll see. Air breather off, you can get a lot better look at it. Apparently this here is controlled by the pressure in the tank, and it adjusts the throttle. And I don't know if that's going to work. I kind of suspect this part's probably not going to be good anymore, but we'll see. Also, this is where the governor attaches, and I myself am going to have to be watching some videos, other people who know more about this than I do, on how exactly to hook all this linkage back up after I get it apart. As you can see, this is the choke, and that's about all there is to it. There's 2 screws here. See if we can see it, get it to focus. There's a screw there and a screw there, and then on the other side there's a screw right there, and that holds the tank to the carburetor. And there's one more right there that holds the tank on, and then the tank will come off, and then I've got a screw there and there that holds on the carburetor, and then the carburetor will come off. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this taken off. The carburetor and gas tank removed. You can see inside there the valve that'll move up and down when it cranks. Don't know if you can actually see it or not, but it is going to move up and down. Here's the carburetor removed. So first thing I'm going to do is take off this piece. See, the pickup tubes don't really look that bad to me, so I think I'm going to reuse them, but I'm going to get this taken apart. I got the gas tank all cleaned out, good as I can anyway. Took off this little plate here and I found this. This is the diaphragm, and it's supposed to be soft. It's really not. It's really hard, and so I'm pretty confident this is the problem. Now the hard part's going to be getting all of the gasket off of these pieces without scraping up the mating surface. So that's going to be the hard part, but I'm hoping that some brake cleaner will help me loosen that up. So that's where I'm at. I got it all back together. I'm pretty sure my linkages are going to need adjusting pretty bad. Right now it's half choked, and that's about it. I'm going to try to start it. This is the first try. The camera's going to get shaky because I'm pulling it, but anyway, we'll see. I'll move things that can knock over because I don't want to. So you can see it's actually Briggs and Stratton brand, which I thought I was probably getting some Chinese junk because it was really cheap and it was on Amazon. But I'm pleasantly surprised. It looks like the real deal. So I'm going to give it a go. Of course, I'm doing this left-handed. Sounds like it wanted to start there. Also, the string doesn't want to retract very well, but okay. So I think I'm gonna switch to right hand. Only problem with doing that is the exhaust is right in front of my face. I tell you what, I'm gonna stop the film and film it again after it starts. As you can see, it runs pretty good. The only downside is I don't know how to turn it off. I can't find a kill switch of any kind. What I did to kill it was just turn the throttle all the way down and cover up the intake, and that killed it. But I don't know, I gotta figure out how you're supposed to kill it, because that can't be the proper way.